going live. It's live. Come. Yes, I was like, because it's gonna be on air. We're on air. I'll bring it on in a second.
I'll just turn this thing off right here.
All right. So we'll have that.
But I'm out of frame first, right?
Yeah, I'll bring it on in a second. What up? It's so funny because I'm hanging out with you. I'm like, what up, bitches? Yeah. Even though my mom watches this, so I have to be politically correct from now on. I know. My mom doesn't give a shit. My mom swears more than I do. She was a sailor. Just kidding. What up, Rick Johnston? Who else is in the house? Jason Blake, the Caribbean Commando. That just sounds dirty. I like it. Michael H. What up? Hey, hey, hey. John Mikowski. Andrea Osborne the second. Oh, Andrea Osborne the second. I'm naming my kid Noah Kagan the sixth because we can. Sean Park, what up, dog? Sometimes I'm like, who taught me to talk like this? All right, we have different camera angles too. It goes over there and over there. And now back to the front one. All right, who else is in the house? Oh shit, Jonah's in the house. What's up, my man? This is my magic teacher. Maybe you can magically make some money appear for yourself. Jonah, I say it with love. Come on. Jonah, I love you. All right, Gary Cooper in the house. Rui, good to see you. Nikita. All right, if anyone can say Nikita's last name better than I. Nikita Bakadarov? I'm trying, man. Estan. Oh, man, a lot of cool names today. David Torres. What is up, my man? A lot of awesome people. We have a super fun. We're actually doing a 3-part series today, next week, and the following week. We got a special treat for you guys. Guess who's back? What up, Fatima? For all of the women out there that want a coach or want to learn from another coach, check out Fatima's channel right down there. She's back. April Priester. Nice background this week. Where are you at? Who wants to know? I'm at Neville's house. He has a nice recording studio in his guest room, so I thought we'd do it here. Aaron Shu, what's up, man? Every time I see your name, I think it's going to be some Asian kid. But I'm glad to see you. It's the same dude, Aaron. Good to see you, man. Janine, multicam. What up, Janine? Takir, Jason Blake in the house. Where's Takir? Super feeling low today. Give me some aura energy. Dude, I got you today. I've had 4 coffees. I did. Who else in the house? Fitness curator, Traumalchar, Emmett. Yes. The Asian kid is here. Cavi Klein. If that's what you want to be called, we can do it. Alex Marshall in the house. Taylor Banks. Taylor, good to see you. This guy, Taylor Banks and me have been doing this for a long time. He's like literally the OG AppSumo. Been with me doing it a long time. I don't know where he's in the world, in an RV somewhere. We had Korean tacos a long time ago in Georgia. Carlos Gutierrez, what up, homie? Jacob, good to see you. What companies? We'll talk about Neville in a second. Chantel, you have my favorite profile picture ever. I love seeing your profile when you come up. Niels, what up, dog? Sonia Looney here. My brother's calling. Should I answer it? Yeah, let's just, oh no, I'll do it after this. All right, Sam, what up, man? Gas me up. That sounded a little too sexual, but I like it. What camera do I use? We're using Sony A6400s. Neville has a lot of ego, so he needs 3 cameras to cover himself. I'm just going to roast him all day. What's up, Kurt Mitchell? Your day, my man. It's our day. We're going to have a fucking awesome day. We have a really special office hours today. Love the rustic background. Thank you, Alex Marshall. I'll see you when we do those legal papers. Alex is my lawyer. Just kidding. He's not. I can't believe this is what we get to do for a living. Underdogs, what is up? Mark Ignacio, what is up, brother? Good to see you. Francis, my man, good to see you as well. Olaflame Adams, yes, he showed up again. Oh, he's trying to flirt with Fatima. I like it. I hope we can meet some love marriages from the commenters. Who else is in the house? Minecraft, Mayhem, Entrepreneur, good to see you. Dan, sorry about your technical difficulties with Sleek Bio. By the way, quick shout out. Do a quick shout out, and then we're going to just jump into the show in just a second. We launched a product last week, or this week, actually. Check it out, sleekbio.com. It's free. It's one of those bio things. So instead of, it's actually, marketing-wise, it's pretty interesting. So instead of having to update your bio on every single site, you update it here. And then we're going to do some neat things about how to optimize what happens after someone clicks it. But go grab your username. I don't get why people don't do it. So go grab sleekbio.com. When people can grab their username like sleekbio.com/Noah, people are always like, I'm going to use the username I used from AIM 1995. Like, oh, sleekbio.com/babygirl49. I'm like, okay, you don't have to. Vincilento, what up, homie? If you are brand new here and you guys have never been on an office hours before, put a 1 in the comments. Right in there in the comments. And if you are a returner person and you've been to an office hours before, I'm going to do a little quick. This is like Wayne's World. Whoa! You shouldn't give me so many buttons to push. God damn it, I love buttons. Make sure you grab your Sleek Bio. But if you are brand new, hey, what's up, Matt Payton? Brand new people, throw some 1s in the comments. If Ishmael, you're getting a timeout, my man. You're annoying the shit out of me. So if you're brand new, 1 in the comments. If you're a returner person, you know what to do in the comments. Is throw those jihads in the comments. Julio Medina, please say Baba. I don't know what these kids are doing these days. 1, Luciano, a few returners. No shit, we have a lot of returners. So, damn, my name was taken in the bio in Sleek Bio. But again, Sleek Bio, I actually think a lot at AppSumo.com, which we're going to talk about today. We're going to help you guys start some of your businesses or make a little bit more money, whatever you guys are doing online. Grab this SleekBio.com. You can put on your Twitter, put on your LinkedIn, put on your Instagram, put on your OnlyFans, put on your Grindr, whatever it is you're out there. I don't give a shit. But grab your Sleek Bio name today. It is free. And I think we charge like $20 for life, but you don't even need to pay. I like how I tell people to go do that. All right, Samuel, what up, my man? Good to see you. Holy shit, a lot of returners. Roger Keeler, me and him are putting out a rap album later this year. I love it. John Mikowski in the house. Holy shit, we got a lot of returning people. Mom, where's my mom? I want to see her comment. She watches this. Kevin O'Rourke. It's as a Jew. When is Easter? You know when it is? It's coming up. I don't know when it happens. Do you know when it happens? Oh. If you celebrate Easter, awesome. My favorite day is the day after Easter when everything's on sale. What's the difference between Sleek Bio and Linktree? Probably not much. I think ours is just a lot simpler. And I think we're going to launch some new templates that are going to be really cool. Plus, I think ours is a lot more affordable if you want to get some advanced features. Sunday. Oh, so Easter is Sunday. Oh, Noah, you know that Easter's Sunday. We're Jewish. We never do it. I missed out. You guys got to like go and it's funny if you talk about holidays in like an abstract, like, okay, so you go and look for eggs in the grass.
That magical rodent put there.
Yeah. Sounds like a wild Harry Potter story, but then you could eat these eggs you find in the grass. Holy shit. Someone from Nepal? Dude, 1. Plus you get best name of the day. Pitamar Pado. Fucking really cool name. Oh my God. Did you have any good April Fool's? All right, let's bring on Neville Medhora. Everyone, Neville Medhora, you want to come on?
Hey.
All right. Did you have, this is Neville. Here, let me come in a little to the side so there's more room. So we're going to have a special show for you guys today. Did you have any?
I just want to push some of the buttons too.
Hey.
It's like magic. Jonah, watch this. Boop. Nice.
One more time. Wow. Hon, Alexa, change camera. Nice. All right. Sorry. They're probably getting a fucking, they're going to have like some seizure. They're going to sue me. So if you guys don't know Neville Medhora, one of my best friends, go check out copywritingcourse.com. Let me put up the link right down here. Copywriting. All right. So, you know, April Fool's Day was yesterday. Almost everybody sucked. I will tell you, the best one I got was my mom roasted me.
Ooh.
My mom, she said to my parents live in New Mexico. And she's like, no, we're moving home to San Jose, California, but then Cupertino, California. I was like, oh, okay, good. I'm really happy for you guys. She's like, psych, bitch, I gotcha. And my mom got me, and I was like,
I kind of a mean one.
Honestly, I was a little
to like shake up a soda can and open it, like something like that.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't talk to her all day yesterday after that.
Yeah, it's like tugging emotional heartstrings.
She's like, I'm not your mother. That would have been
me and your father are getting back together.
My deceased dad. Yeah, she's like, we brought him back from the dead Easter style. And all right, anywho. So Neville Medhora is in the house. If you guys don't know Neville, one of my best friends, we've been doing this. The first person at AppSumo, one of the first people, wrote a lot of the original copy that made sense.
Got one of the little shirts.
He's got a
King Sumo, but close.
You want to show the back? The King Sumo? You guys have King Sumo shirts? Yes. I just wanted to see the back of you. Yeah. Who here knows Neville? I think a lot of you guys are familiar with Neville. Great to see you guys on an Easter Friday. Happy Easter Friday to all you sexy people.
Can I just say, I recently had a surgery last week and I can't fully smile right now. So just in case you notice me like laughing like this, I literally cannot move my face past that right now.
I was really wishing they would just fucking tape your mouth shut.
I mean, there are stitches over
I know.
here.
So all you can do is text your, be like, It's Neville. I'm mad at you.
I still roast you.
I know. Do you have any roast jokes?
I put a bunch here, but I can't say them right now.
Oh, really? Do you have one?
Remember the one I just told you?
Which
right
one was
before? I was like, it's excited to be roasting Noah here on the last days of his life.
Was it? You want me to OD?
in 5 years, when the overdose becomes public, the footage will be valuable.
All right. Well, I hope I don't overdose and I can help you guys out on your own life business journeys. So yes, Neville did get Botox.
My God. Yeah.
All right.
No, I did not.
So for the people that showed up on our office hours, you guys know that we do this every single Friday for you guys. And what we're going to do is a 3-part series. So if you guys have been wanting to start businesses or you want to launch a business, AppSumo has this marketplace. And so we're going to try to see if we can launch something with Neville. He's going to actually do all the work. And then I want you guys to do some work too. And then guess what? You'll get good results from that. So we're going to basically be launching digital products on the AppSumo marketplace. I'm going to share, try not to go, I'm going to give you guys access to edit this. I'm going to give you access to edit it. Please don't go fucking it up. Okay.
I want to make a copy of it.
Nah, just let him go. I trust him. I trust you guys. Before we get into like launching a product on the digital marketplace, we'll have Neville come on. Seems like a lot of you guys know who he is. Dude, Taylor Banks. He's like, we both had hair. Remember? I mean, you still have yours.
Yeah, Rogaine and Propecia every day,
dude.
Baby. Yeah.
Or for $14, you can buy hats. All right. A lot of people, Rui. All right. Are you guys hyped? Do you actually want to see if we can launch a digital product? And I want you guys to do it with us. Is anyone here in the audience, if you guys are watching, wanting to make money on, I hate when people say it, wanting to make money online. Are any of you guys wanting to create products and make money via the interwebs? Is there anyone interested in
How
that?
about creating digital assets that you can sell? Is that a better way to say it?
That sounded pretty damn cool. Does anybody want to create digital assets that you can sell? Neville's going to do it.
I like digital assets.
Kevin Covey Klein, Taylor Banks said, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Kevin. You switched to YouTube. Yes. Fatima said yes. Rick Johnson said yes. I actually got scammed because I was trying to pay Rick and I paid someone else. But I'm glad that I paid Rick. Robert Seck. No, he's already. Dude, that's awesome.
Oh, hey, Robert.
What's up, Robert? Just about to launch a course. Trinity. All right, so people want to do it. All right, so we will do that. I'm going to share a Google Doc with you so you guys can follow along. So the overall idea from today, tomorrow, next Friday, and the following Friday is we're going to try to make $1,000 with Neville, and I want you guys to do it at home yourselves too. So here's a doc for you guys to follow along. What's up, Shiraj Singh? I love Shiraj Singh. He's like my young Indian brother.
Oh, I see him everywhere.
Dude, I love this guy. This guy is everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, so we are going to be talking a lot about the AppSumo marketplace. So let me do a quick showing of it to you guys. So that is the Google Doc. This is basically going to be basically in the 3-part series of creating a digital asset and making $1,000 live. This is live. It's not pre-recorded. 3-part series. Part 1 today is
just figuring out what product to sell, like all your ideas, and then he's going to tell you what would probably sell on the marketplace because he has a good pulse on it.
Okay, hopefully I do. All right, so what sells on the AppSumo marketplace? Next week, what are you going to do?
We're going to build the product.
We're actually going to build it.
Aren't we?
Yeah, probably.
This is the first time I'm hearing this three-step process, honestly.
All right, so step 1, figure out what the hell to sell. Step 2, sell the actual item. Step 3, see if we can make $1,000 by you promoting the item. And then
totally.
You guys should totally copy this exactly and then make it better and improve on it. So if you check out the Google Doc, let me see if I can share screen. Click, 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 click. All right, so please don't go and trash the document. That's gonna be really annoying. So we're gonna basically sell digital products through the AppSumo marketplace. Link above, you can see the link to go sell your product, Neville's URL, and then these are the business ideas we're going over today. So please don't mess this up, guys.
You're brave letting people edit.
I know, I trust them. They said they're good people. You guys are good folk. Don't be that person that deletes it or we'll have to block everyone out of it, and that sucks. So these are the business ideas of things we can actually sell today on the marketplace. And then these are some examples of other products that are selling on the AppSumo marketplace. So just to give you guys a few ideas. And just to show you not even a sneak peek, but this is the app, if you guys are not familiar, does anyone here not know appsumo.com? I'm always kind of amazed. A few people are like, I've never heard of it. I'm like, what are you doing here, buddy? How many people here are familiar with appsumo.com? Yes, I work there, helped start it. Neville helped start it.
I would like to at some point talk about the tectonic shift I've seen in courses
Ooh.
versus small products, though, because I think this happened literally during the pandemic.
Dude, all right. Well, let's talk about that in just a second. So a lot of people have, some people have not. Nisar, I know you know AppSumo.com. I've known you for a long time. So AppSumo.com is a marketplace for tools, books, courses, software. A lot of software is what we're known for entrepreneurs. So if you're looking to start or grow a business, AppSumo.com is the place. Seems like a lot of you guys know what it is. What were you saying about courses of how things have shifted?
So one of the big, I mean, we've done this with a lot of people, and a lot of people over the course of years have wanted to sell a course. And what they think of a course is just like how to, so let's say, what's a topic? So like freelancing. So they want freelancing. So let's say they put out a course on freelancing. They have to make videos on like why you should freelance, why freelancing is awesome, what you can accomplish with freelancing. Well, guess what? You go to youtube.com, type in freelancing, and find videos that are so professionally made, you could probably never beat them in your life. So there's all this information is already out there. So just like blocking access to some videos and selling it is no longer the cool new thing. So what I've seen now is this big thing of micro products. I don't know what they call it, like micro products.
Yeah.
But basically, let's say I have a freelancing business and I have a couple docs and an invoice system that I use really well. All I would do is sell that doc and that invoice, and that's the whole product. I wouldn't sell like a million how-to videos. I'd literally have one screencast video showing how to use it. And that's the whole product.
So it's more micro courses versus like, hey, here's 8,000 videos that you're not going to watch.
Exactly, because they already know that information now on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all these things. That information is out there. So just sell the actual core of it. You don't need to sell like a whole course anymore.
So let's just show real fast. So if you guys have not been to AppSumo.com, it's a site to go buy and sell software deals. And there's also books and courses. So we've launched earlier in this year. I'm trying to pull up be able to show you guys the numbers because I always think it's interesting to see the numbers. We launched the community marketplace. So for people just like yourselves, you can list any book, course, or software for other entrepreneurs. We reach over 1 million people a month. So see, these are some of the most popular products. So WordPress hosting lifetime deal, $100. Niches is actually, this guy is doing really, really well. I can't talk his numbers, but he's doing extremely well. He helps you figure out business ideas. So people, CoinStats is really interesting. So it's a crypto portfolio manager. People are making 7 figures on the AppSumo marketplace.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, yo, I'd like to make 7 figures. So what we're going to do today is talk about what products are doing really well on the AppSumo marketplace, and specifically what kind of ideas Neville could be creating next week. So we're going to go over the different business ideas that we have.
By the way, this marketplace is like my dream come true. Remember like since 2013, I wanted something like this.
Yeah?
So where you could sell like a bunch of different courses on the thing.
Pretty damn cool.
I've been waiting for it.
So if you guys were to sell a different product, so let's go over the ideas that Neville has to sell on the AppSumo marketplace. We have a bunch of ideas in the product listing. I think my brother's calling me again. Oh no, it's Emily. If you guys were to sell a course or software on the AppSumo marketplace, what do you guys think you would sell? So James is asking, can we sell physical or digital products? Just digital. What happened to Hall Drop? Hall Drop we killed because we're focusing everything on AppSumo.com and helping people grow their businesses. So if you guys were to start a course or book or software, what would you guys start today? So what I will say, which is actually crazy, and I'm getting the access. I mean, there's no way that's the password. 80% of the revenue on the AppSumo marketplace is from software. So I think you guys could do books or courses, and we can help you guys promote it. But I would recommend templates if you're not technical, or software-based if you can do it.
I would do. You want to know a really cool one I saw? So I've seen a lot of them that don't have software. And so I saw this lady who was like a freelance designer, and she'd been running a successful business, and she has all these templates that she uses. So she has a Google spreadsheet uses as a like a tracking system for all her clients. She has a specific invoice system that she sends out, and she just basically sold a pack of those templates for like $250 each.
I
sold like
that.
Tons of them on a different marketplace, not AppSumo yet. So she should put it on there.
All right, so I'm just going to show you guys in the back. I'm going to show you guys because I think it's better to show than just to talk about it. This is the sales number, so I'm pulling it up. I'm on Neville's computer, so
I can tell you don't use an iMac usually.
I don't.
Because you're not using split screen.
Oh, can you use split screen?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do a like how to use a computer session later. Oh my God. One second. What I'm curious to you guys in the comments right here, if you guys were to start a software, a course, a book, or templates, What do you guys actually think you would put on the AppSumo Marketplace? So Glenn Daniel said, can you do a membership site with courses? Yeah, you can list that on the AppSumo Marketplace.
Does anyone have membership sites on there, like communities?
Oh my God. Yes, I believe they do.
Interesting.
Oh my God. All right, I'm trying to log in to show you guys some numbers so that you guys can actually see cool numbers, and then we're gonna get into Neville's ideas. I'd love for you guys to rip them apart and also get inspired for your own ideas. All right, so here is the sales numbers.
Ooh, juicy stuff.
I know, this is the stuff that people like seeing. Those are our total sales numbers. Like, that's kind of crazy. All right, so these are the sales numbers. I just want to show them to you guys to give you guys some inspiration for yourselves. This is the payouts. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm like trying to zoom in. How do you zoom in on the screen?
Command plus.
All right. So this is the payouts. Damn, is it really getting that high? Wow. So I can't show you individual products because it's people's own numbers. It's not mine to share. But this gross column is how much we're paying out creators nearly every day.
Nice.
So like people are getting literally after COGS and other stuff, but like basically $50,000 a day we're paying out to creators. That's pretty fucking cool.
Nice.
So there's a lot of people now, just like yourselves, that are like, hey, I'd like to start a business. Hey, I want to make some money. I seriously think the AppSumo Marketplace is it. That's why we brought on Neville to be our guinea pig and do all this work to show you how to do it.
Oh no, I'm gonna make a bunch of money. Oh, whoa. How sad.
Good to hang out with you. Yeah. It's good to hang out with you. All right. Do you guys want to go through Neville's ideas to get inspired?
Yes, and tell me which ones are good. So
I would love you guys like talk shit on Neville's ideas and not talk. Yeah, talk shit. See which ones you guys like, don't like, and give us feedback on those. Are you guys ready for that?
And the best part about, I mean, I'm not just saying this because, but we've done it to where like there's other apps marketplaces out there like Gumroad and stuff. The problem with them is they don't drive you any traffic. The AppSumo one tends to drive you a lot of traffic. So the people that we've posted their stuff on there have made sales without telling anyone about it, which is pretty remarkable.
Well, I think like go put your book on Amazon, and then what you do is you go to church for Easter and you pray that something happens, and guess what? Nothing happens. You're like, holy crap, AppSumo actually brings me customers. That's the reason that we've been around for 11 years, is that we promote cool products. So if you guys have been wanting to make something, we want to promote it for you to other entrepreneurs. So let's go into some of the products on the marketplace, and we'll answer you guys' questions if you guys have them. So what is the offering split? We pay 95%, or we take 5% for brand new customers, and we take 30% if we bring you existing customers from the marketplace. So what we're trying to do is incentivize you to bring new customers into AppSumo and check out the different products that are on the market. But basically 5%, that's like a credit card transaction fee. That's like
a great split.
Oh, so Casey Smith, is anyone actually on the AppSumo marketplace already? So Casey Smith is on. I always think she's a 1980s singer.
It looks like that.
Yeah. So she's selling 3 books a month. That is awesome. What ideas, let's have them pitch some of their ideas, and then we can go over Neville's ideas. What are an illustrated guide to Turkish oil wrestling?
I can't tell if that's a joke or not.
It just sounds like a weird fetish of his. All right, let's just jump into your ideas. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so let's go over Neville's ideas. I want to see your guys' feedback about them. I think that'd be really helpful. So,
and I want to hear your feedback on why you think it would work or wouldn't work also.
Okay, let me take off. They always like hearing Neville's ideas, and we could shit on. Let's not shit on Neville unless you're into it.
I mean, you know, I'll pay extra for it.
All right, so let's go over the Google Doc. So these are the different business ideas, and I'll be looking at your guys' comments and questions on the side here. So Neville's different business ideas with things that we could sell, that you will sell on the AppSumo marketplace. So the more feedback you guys have, hey, this is stupid, this is great. I'm seeing some ideas, like Jacob Groff actually had a suggestion, resume templates.
Ooh,
I think that's really good. So in the history of AppSumo, everyone, let me make sure.
Okay, can I make a thing? So Jacob, whenever you say resume templates, that's the perfect kind of micro product that I'm talking about. A lot of people will do like how to write a resume course. It's like that adds amount of time that you have to spend writing a resume. But if you just give them a template, it saves them time. They can just fill in their name, fill in their stuff, done, have completed resume. That's a good product.
I like that. I like that a lot. Or one thing that maybe, as Neville pointed out, it's like, what is something you're already doing via spreadsheets? Maybe you're tracking things, like you have your swipe files, which is you kept a copy of a bunch of ads over the years, like something that's tactical.
Or one of the ones I'm excited about, the email templates. In our members area, we're constantly rewriting email templates and we save them. And I'm like, what if I just sell all of those?
All right, let's try something here where you guys can even vote. Like, How do you do it on the Mac? Do you know?
We're trying to do vote button.
No, emoji.
Oh yeah, just put an emoji. You do I think Control Command something.
All right, we'll figure that part
Whatever.
out. So I'd be curious your guys' votes on some of these businesses, but let's just go over the different business ideas of what you can actually list. Next week he's going to build it. So whatever one we pick today, we'll build it live next week.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. All right, so mental models. What exactly is that?
Yeah, you actually did not like this one. So I thought it was fun. Like on Twitter, I was building these mental models out. So I started building them in a spreadsheet like this. And basically, it's a bunch of different mental models you can use. I'm going to delete all this stuff for making decisions. So if you have a decision to make, does this make you expand or contract?
I can't see it. Yeah, let me show you what he's saying about this. It sounds weird as shit to me, but if you guys like it, we can talk about doing it. So these are the mental models that he's talking about. You can kind of walk through it really quickly.
Yeah, so I thought like if you could open up, the idea was if you have a problem making a decision, you could just open this up and say, does this make you expand or contract? And you're like, oh yeah, it makes me contract. I shouldn't do it, right? Or you can say, what would X do? What would Warren Buffett do? Or Oprah or something like that. Publicly state something. Just a bunch of mental models like this. And you said this was not a good idea.
Well, when I first heard of it, I thought mental models, I just thought you were being mental. It just didn't sound that interesting. This actually sounds like flashcards to help me make decisions.
Yes, that's a great way to put it.
So why don't we rename that?
Flashcards to make decisions. Can I see this? Flashcards to make decisions.
All right, so let's see what actually people...
flashcards. I like it.
So yeah, instead of let's just name it. You guys can't see.
We split the window to show you how to do this better. Here. All right, I'm going to teach Noah how to use a computer. 1 second. So I'm going to put this on the left, put that on the right.
Nice.
And then you can share this screen and then share everything we see.
Oh, that's pretty damn cool. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm still on DOS, Han, so you can actually just do that one.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty damn cool.
Yep.
Oh, that was sweet. Sweet, dude.
Yeah, much better. So now we can switch back and forth.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you guys think of this one? I mean, I think a lot of times, like, does someone need to be buying these flashcards? Like, what do you think? Like, who would be buying it? Why do they need to be purchasing that?
I mean, if you think about it, like, so for example, the expander contract one, someone told me that. Someone was just like, Neville, I think this might be a little too hippie for you. But I was trying to make a decision on which house to buy. One that was far away but nice, one that was closer but not as nice. And I couldn't make the decision. You remember it? I was like, I don't know what to do. And someone said, which one makes you expand? Which one makes you contract? And I said, the one that's really far away makes me sad. And he was like, that's your answer. And I instantly made that decision because of that stupid little thing. Does it make you expand or contract? Is that worth $10 that I now know how to make that decision? That's pretty cool, right?
That is cool.
Like that helped me make $1 million plus purchase
from one question.
Yeah, from one question.
All right, is this something that you guys, and I'm curious for you guys, I want this to be inspiring for you guys. Maybe you create something in Google Slides even like this. Is this something that you guys would even be interested at $9? Because like at the end of the day, it's about customers and people wanting to buy it versus like, oh, I want to go make things and have no one buy it. It doesn't help. All right, so I like the mental model flashcards. Also, people saying they like something is very different than people paying for something.
The cool thing is also with micro products that I've noticed is that you can make a lot of them. Like you don't have to make just one. You can make a lot.
It's true.
Yeah.
What kind of, do you guys like this, yay or nay? And then what does this inspire you guys kind of thinking about in your own creation of digital products? So Rick Johnson, that's an interesting idea. I could see it as like a pocketbook or something like that.
Ooh.
Andy, actually, I like the mental models. I think Andy just likes models. Let me see. This is fair. Martin thinks, is he the most interesting man on the world? Is that kind of looks like this guy? He says it needs a little bit more substance. All right, good feedback. Mark my words. Nice play on words. And by the way, so no's, yeses, not so much. Yeah, buddy. Dating. So this is actually kind of interesting. So if this works, it could be mental models for like dating, mental models for businesses, mental models for like.
You know why I like this one? I think I'm going to do it anyway. Because the reason is I wanted it for myself. I honestly have a lot of these that I've written down in random places. And I've been going through my notes and trying to find them. And I'm like, wait, let me just draw an image, put the title on each one and have it for myself. But then also sell it on Appsumo Marketplace for $10, make a little extra cash.
Yeah.
Maybe help some people out. Maybe sell it to Best Self Co. and have them publish it as a real deck.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you never know what can come from it.
Trademark. All right. Yeah. Does this inspire you guys a little bit? So for yourselves out there, how does this get you guys thinking like, oh, I could create flashcards like Neville, or, people are like, hey, I want to, like bestself.co books or like 5-minute journal or bullet journal and all these things. They can start this simple. They don't have to actually go and print and do all these other things. You could start it with an affordable product, see if you can get anyone to buy it, and then you can expand it from there. I think people do it the other way around, where they spend years building shit and then be like, let me see if I can find customers.
So I think also a lot of times they expand too much on each one. Like they take one slide and they make it like a 30-minute video. It's like, I don't think you need to do that. I think you just need the deck, right? Isn't that easy? And if you notice, there's no code or anything on this. It's just a freaking presentation.
That's great. I think, there's a lot of good feedback here where a lot of people are saying more themes and pictures. Yeah, I think this is a V1 that we're just kind of experimenting to see, is this something that people are interested in?
Yeah, this is clearly not finished.
I mean, I think, would you have to make a slide for them to help make a decision to buy it or not?
Ooh, that'd be a good one. Yeah, why you should buy this.
Should you buy this deck or not? Yeah. All right, so let's go into other, so you guys seem to be liking this one. Let's check out other different ideas that you're thinking about. All right, so freelancing product. So one thing, just to take a step back. So on the AppSumo.com marketplace, the best products in the history of the company have been something for entrepreneurs that everyone can buy. What do I mean by that? We do have a lot of products that are best selling, like SEO, design. But the number one product of selling of all time is stock images.
Really?
Yeah. And I was always against it, and I was always kind of surprised by it. But what it is that everyone can buy a stock image. Everyone can think about, hey, I can use this at some point in the future. Versus some things are like, I don't know. So I actually do like, now that we've kind of branded a little bit more as flashcards and things like that, everyone can make better. Is there not someone in the world that doesn't want to make better decisions?
No, I think everyone in the world can use one of these, from Warren Buffett down to Bayberg over here.
Bayburger. Here, I'm going to post the document again. Please don't go and like ruin the document, or we're going to have to turn off sharing for it. All right. All right, let's keep going. Freelancing product. So it's also, one thing that's interesting is that it was cool to show something versus these other ones were just talking.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting when you're trying to sell something to people or convince something of someone. It's way easier if you have something to show.
Yeah, so the freelancing thing came out of like a copywriting course thing where we always started with businesses. Like that was the whole point of copywriting, to redo business websites. But then what happens is there's all these like weirdos online that talk about copywriting. They're like, make 7 figures a day, copywriting, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what they're talking about, but all these freelancers come to us saying, I want to be a copywriter. I want to be a freelancer. So that has been something that we've talked about a lot. And we're trying to separate that out from our main community. So it's like they're both focused on the right thing. And I thought, what do you think of a freelancing product in general? Like how to go freelance, the ways to do it, some spreadsheets to do it, different things like that. Yay, nay?
Okay, so I think right now it's what I liked about I really originally hated the mental models, just hearing it. I was like, mental models, like people want to hear Elon Musk's mental models. Like at least, someone who's made really interesting decisions.
There's some of those in there.
Well, that's a selling point.
Yeah.
I think that's actually really interesting. I think the freelancing product as of now, freelancing is a huge thing. And a lot of AppSumo customers are freelancers or agencies. It sounds very broad right now. So please don't start writing on it, guys. What I'm curious for the people in the audience is how many of you guys are freelancers or want to be freelancing?
Freelance. I started freelancing. Yeah, that gave me my start.
So how to freelance is in demand right now. Again, that's like really broad and very like generic, which I don't think will sell very well. I think it does have to be a little bit more narrow, or something specific outcome as a freelancer, like how to make your first $100 as a freelancer or something. I don't know. That to me seems a little bit more appealing.
Well, that's why I put the next one, how to become a copywriter, because becoming a copywriter and becoming a freelancer, it's like the exact same thing, except it was more focused on copywriting.
Versus freelancing could be like doing your ads, doing your websites.
It's kind of the most common question we get from people, like, how do you become a copywriter? And I actually don't encourage people to become copywriters. I say become a freelancer first.
Wow. There's a lot of freelancers out there. So Michael Ward, Marius, Kavi Klein.
Ooh, damn.
Rui just does everything for free. Cameron Sabor. So he just got a permanent job. Congratulations.
Well, I feel like also since the pandemic, people like trying to like work from home. They're trying to work for themselves. They're trying to supplement their income because they know that it can be taken away at any time. So freelancing is a great way to get started with that, right?
I think freelance is great. Tynan is a freelance tea drinker. So what is it about freelance? Because I think a lot of people, maybe what's interesting in terms of the freelancing product is for the people that you guys that are in the audience that are freelancing, what is the thing holding you back now? Or what are you challenged with your freelancing? Is it getting more customers? Is it charging them more? Is it actually how to get the first one? Like, what are the different problems that you guys are facing with freelancing?
I can tell you because people ask me all the time. I think pricing is a huge question.
All right, let's write that in.
How much do I charge? Do I charge $20? Do I charge $1,000? Do I charge $1? All sorts of stuff like that. They also say, should I niche? They ask if they should niche down. Like, should I be a freelance writer only for dentists in the Raleigh, North Carolina area? I get that question all the time. they try to niche down way too soon instead of just being a general freelancer. What should I do? What areas are the best? Where can I make the most money? Those kinds of questions are very, very common.
So let's see some of the questions that they're saying as well. So you have a lot of experience with all the people that you've helped.
There's also different types of freelancers. There's a freelancer that is kind of like, no offense, but like a kind of a useless person, doesn't know how to do anything. So like, I just want to make freelance money. And you're like, what can you do? Nothing. It's like, well, I don't know where to go with that. And then there's also people that work at really good companies and they're like, I'd like to freelance on the side and make like 5% of my income on the side.
That's cool.
And they're just kind of like, let me just dip my toe.
Let's write that one. Freelancing.
Freelance on the side.
Freelance on the side. I like that.
Yeah.
For full-time people.
Because a lot of people like their full-time jobs and the stability that they get, and they would like to maybe just dip their toe and see what happens, right? They're not trying to leave their job. They're just trying to say, I'll make $500 extra this month.
I actually like this a lot. I think like how much do I charge is interesting. Should I niche down? But I think something like that, a lot of people it's so generic. They sound like everyone else. Like how to get your first customer. How many freelancing? Let's just do this.
Well, a lot of freelancers aren't just trying to get their first customer. A lot of people have already had their first customer.
So like, I feel like there's literally 21 million results, which obviously they're not all qualified, but like landing your first client, like how many are out there like that? Billions?
Like the people that are like just getting started. I think there's just two different types of freelancers. The ones that just want money on the side for doing nothing, and the ones that are legitimately qualified to do freelance stuff.
Yeah, so
those are the people I want to help.
So I'm employed. Yeah, Nassar is employed full-time. Pricing, that's what I do. Side hustle. Pricing is a big one. I have my pricing list. I also use a 3-tier list.
See, pricing.
Really? I'm actually surprised how much pricing.
100%. It's like a question every single person asks.
How to move from $10 per post to $200 per hour? How did you start raising your prices?
So my number one thing is one.
No, don't tell them they have to buy it.
Yeah,
no, just kidding.
There is one way of like raising your price, but here's the thing: you go from $15 an hour.
Can you guys not write on the business idea section? If you guys want to add something to that document, put it below. The bottom, you guys put your ideas down here at the bottom. Please don't write at the top.
Here's the reason I think this might actually work, because the pricing question, what happens is they think they just need to increase their hourly rate. But here's what happens. You go from $15 an hour to $20 an hour. Whoa, giant change, right? It's not that big. So what I always tell them is make 3 different pricing packages. So Noah, you want to hire me to write an email, right? Okay. So my base, just writing one email, I'll say it's $200. But I have another package where for $1,000, I'll write a sequence of emails and make the images for them and make sure they're, I'll test them out. And then for a professional package for $5,000, I'll redo your entire autoresponder sequence and your welcome email sequence. So basically, I'm making a package for you: a small one, a medium one, and a big one. I have a big package. Noah has a small package.
That's true.
Yeah,
true. I blame my father. All right, so this is cool. Copy client. I took Neville's suggestion. I'm making my first $100 and came on March 13th. Was that your stimulus check?
Woo!
But here's the thing. So if I have what are we drinking? La Croc.
These are the best LaCroix.
They're pretty good.
Kunante.
So this is another thing. So Brian's saying he's spending a lot of time researching his pricing. I am curious because I feel like pricing a lot of times there's so much material out there and you can experiment a lot. But if I had a day job, like let's say I was a marketer at AppSumo.com, or maybe I'm Mitchell who helps run the channel, how would I get my first customer?
So I would say consulting. Consulting is a little bit different, and I would put an hourly rate on your, what's your Sleek bio? Mm-hmm. I put it on your Sleek bio, hire me for an hour, $100. Remember, you did it too for a while, and you're doing like $1,000 an hour or something like that? Yeah, similar.
And so if you you're just saying like put up something on your social media, like, hey, if you want me to help you with something that, I think what I've noticed with a lot of entrepreneurs is that, or people that want to become entrepreneurs, they don't take advantage of what they already have skills in. Like in their day job, like Mitchell learns how to run a channel, or Jeremy our producer for a channel, or the marketers at AppSumo. If they want a side hustle, just do what you're already doing at your day job for other people.
That's completely right. A lot of people will be like, oh, I run a really successful accounting practice. I want to write articles about holistic health. I'm like, how about you write articles about accounting? Like, just start with what you know and start with those big money first.
So for the different freelancing things, all right, so coming back on this stuff, is there any of the topics or any of these types of products that we create on freelancing that you guys would be excited to see Neville make next week? Curious to see from the...
I think it'd be like a beginner's, maybe like semi-beginner consulting, freelancing.
What would be so maybe in terms of thinking about digital products, there's like a book, there's a course, there's software, and then there's like templates.
Templates. Yep.
So what would be like a template for freelancers that you can
pricing templates.
All right, so pricing template
would be a big one. An idea generator of what you can sell, and then a process on how to conduct a consult. Because I've done like literally maybe 1,000+ consults now, And I have kind of a process I use and some templates I use for every single one of them.
This is interesting. So Dan is saying that rate increases is an in-demand topic. I'm sharing info on that topic exactly. All right. So maybe price increases. So you guys freelancing, yay, nay, excited for him to go make it next week? And at the end of this, we'll decide which one. We can do it collectively as a group, and Neville will
also one of the biggest things I always, another spreadsheet I always sell, I call it like the command center. So a lot of freelancers are like, all right, I want to start freelancing. I'm like, can you name the top 3 people you would like to freelance for? And they're like, well, I never even thought about it. I'm like, can you name the top 3 places where freelancers like you hang out? Never thought about it. It's like, okay, fill out this chart, and now you'll know the top Facebook groups, the top Discord groups, the top Slack groups, the top your dream clients. Yeah. That's very important to have dream clients you want to work for. So you can aspire to something instead of just like wibbly wobbly going through it life with no plan.
I think that's great. So if you guys are trying to get
like that,
all right, hey, whoever's writing, please just don't write in the bottom. These are good. So you guys, for the people that are out there, someone left that as a comment, you could do resume templates, which is there. Translate people's websites to other languages is something we've talked about at AppSumo. It's not really part of. Okay, stop, guys. Please don't make me turn off access to everyone. Thank you. You're gonna get a timeout. But I think what Neville's point is that's really interesting is that if you want to be freelancing, figure out who your first 3 ideal customers could be. It's a great way to get started. I don't know if they need
at least have like kind of like an aim of where you're going, right?
Yep. Resume templates, great idea. Translate websites, awesome. All right. So freelancing seems like there's a lot of people excited about that. Let's talk about become a copywriter.
Become a copywriter kind of be crunched in with the freelancing thing. And then the consulting also. So I think consulting, freelancing, it would all be the same product, I think.
Let's do like a extreme, it's not extreme, but like a little bit of a
what's your thought about it? So I noticed you were kind of like, what can you explain a little bit?
I'll get into that in one second. But what I want to do first is if you had to create software and you had a week to make software for freelancing, what would you do?
Ooh, probably some sort of scheduling system or something like that.
Go on.
Yeah. It has to be software.
Yeah.
It'd probably be scheduling, pricing. So something that automatically sends pricing, but I think like FreshBooks and stuff kind of does that pretty well.
Yeah.
So it would be something along those lines. And then something to make an easy consult. And I believe Laura does that, paperbell.com.
Is that right?
Yeah. Laura Roeder. Laura Bell? Isn't that what it's called? Yeah, there we go. I think they like focus on coaches and stuff, like a little hippy dippy for me. But I think allowing people to just contact you and pay you hourly for getting you on the phone or on a video call.
One idea that you said that I was curious about is that I'd be really excited to learn how much different coaches and freelancers cost. Like if you could actually go out and research like how much people charge for their different consulting and things like that and have like some kind of database around it, like an Airtable or Google spreadsheet.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard question because I feel like there's people that are like Tony Robbins, like $1 million an hour. There's a lot of people that are like $100 an hour. Then you go on Upwork and find people for $5 an hour. Like it's kind of random, right?
All right. So yeah, I wasn't, I'm trying to think of other people. What is this? Oh, so that's kind of interesting. There's Jane. Hi, Jane. Not sure about the States, but in Asia and Europe, we use rate cards for pricing. So people like you is good for your paper. That's interesting. Like a rate card, like this is my set rate cards.
Yeah. Rate cards are okay. The only problem is what happens is I've done this in the past where I'll charge, like when I was in college, I charged this, I was going to charge this Ducati dealership that I was doing SEO for $500. And I thought that was an amazing amount of money. Then my mentor at the time, Robert Seck, who was in the chat before, he told me you should charge $5,000. I was like, dude, whoa, that's so much money. I can't even walk in there with a straight face and say that number.
Okay.
And I walked in there and I said, it's going to be $5,000. The guy was like, okay, where do I sign? And I was like, what? So the thing about rate cards is if you say your rate's $500, how much are you going to pay me? $500. That's your cap. And forever you're at that cap. With that 3-tier system, you could potentially get 10 times more money. Potentially.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I got most excited personally about like people who have like full-time jobs. That to me was the most interesting. So it's like, give me the exact steps or give me like templates. Like, so what would I get if I bought that?
I think you get all the templates, the pricing templates, how to conduct a quick consult, where to post it. So ironically, the place where most people get their first freelance client, can you guess it?
Yeah, I think
it's Facebook. Facebook.
Right? Yeah.
As much as I don't like Facebook, Facebook is the best place to get one of those gigs for the first part. Someone mentioned here they took my advice on trying to make their first $100. That's what I always tell freelancers. Don't try to price it. Just make $100 and go from there.
So post on your Facebook like, hey, I can do these specific things for $100.
Yeah. So I had all these templates that have been used across the internet now, and like the spam groups and stuff with the same templates that I wrote. And it's basically like, hey guys, I just started writing emails. Here's a couple of examples. I'd like to do it for the first 3 people. I'm going to do it for $100. And then it's crazy because you know what the most common result from that is? People make more than $100 from the gig.
It's just cool to get that going, huh?
Yeah. It's just like, just start small and then go from there.
So if anybody's going to start to freelance, just go post on your Facebook or Twitter or text people. Yeah. So Shiraz already said that. He's like, I got my first client on Facebook.
There you go. See, happens every single time. It's not, I thought it would be LinkedIn, but it's more Facebook.
Yeah, LinkedIn. I mean, anywhere where you already have people that know who you are.
Yeah. Just like the Facebook, the marketplace and all that. It's just so much stuff on there. It's just such a big network.
Oh, this is kind of interesting. A Q&A wizard to get you freelance on the side in your same industry.
Interesting.
So it's like choose your own adventure.
You know, I really like the on the side thing. You know why? Because people with jobs already have skills. People who just want to freelance from the beginning usually have no skills at all. They're like, oh, I can use Google Chrome. And I'm like, okay, that's not useful. But someone who has a job has specific skills they can sell.
All right. Proposals, not cards. Yeah,
there you go.
That's right.
Exactly.
You got to work for her.
Yeah. So she's doing it right because you could do I call it like the Goldilocks, where you can charge $1,300 so you don't scare away the client, but you also have a $6,000 package in case they want it, right? So you could just get the right amount of money for you.
All right. Other products that you could be making in the next week. So basically this one we like. I'm going to bold that.
I think to become a copywriter would just be part of the freelancing product. I think it'd be too crazy to like do copywriter and freelancing, right?
Yeah, I think one or the other. I mean, no, guys, please don't write here. Right on the bottom. Right on the bottom. Thank you. Wow, you guys are being very polite today.
I know, they're like obeying you.
Well, they're always, this is awesome. This audience is awesome. Dude, stop writing here. Elephant. Let's kick out the elephant.
Can you kick people out?
I don't know. I've never tried it.
No.
Please just write on the bottom, guys. Otherwise, we're going to turn it off for everyone. All right, so other ideas of things that you could create next week, which is what Neville's going to do. Become a copywriter. How did you make your first like 100,000?
Consulting, I think.
Did you really?
Yeah, consulting and products. And then I mean, how many products have I sold personally through AppSumo already? 13 plus? A lot. And then produced maybe like 8 or something like that.
So as a consultant?
I'd say, yeah.
I would be curious.
So I charged hourly, and it started off at $85 an hour, and you can PayPal. It was just a PayPal.
I remember that. Do you have that still on your site?
Nevblog.com/consults. Oh my God, is it still up? Oh my God, it exists. I built this page in HTML. It's
you
so
look better
old.
now. Jeez. I can show you where copy is slacking off and losing customers. Then we'll rewrite it together. Reserve a slot time. So I think what a lot of people out there, though, if they don't have a lot of, like, you might have already had a little bit of exposure.
Yeah.
How would they be able to do this if they don't have an audience?
They put in their social media profile. We always say that, like, if you have, like, so some people, they're just like, I want to be a freelancer. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Twitter. I don't have LinkedIn. I'm like, dude, okay, if you have no audience, then this is going to be harder for you, okay? So I always qualify people, like, tell me you have at least 300 friends on social media somewhere. That's all. Just 300 friends anywhere. And I could probably work with you.
I was thinking like Osama bin Laden hits you up. He's like, I've been in a cave. I don't know anyone. Sorry. Things like, actually, this is a great landing page. So one, this is old. You guys can see this is a little outdated, but it was like sold out, shows demand.
And there was just PayPal buttons under there.
So cool. I love that. And then look, if it's cart air means it's been booked. That's good.
God damn, I'm right.
You were good, dude. Things I can help you with. I actually love this. Things I cannot help you with. Hello, Neville Foudy. And is that your cousin? Just kidding. My overall philosophy: text, video, audio, hieroglyphics, and gamer community. Awesome. Oh, this is good.
Yeah, some of these
I'm gonna put the link to that in the Google Doc. Please, guys, don't ruin the Google Doc. Here, become a cop. I mean, one idea could be just like creating your first consult page.
That could be interesting.
Like creating a template like that people can use on WordPress.
Yeah. I almost think that the consulting thing should be bundled in with the freelancing stuff.
Okay. I mean, we could just delete it.
It's like consulting, freelancing, it's like they're paying for your hour. Like it's kind of very similar. It'd be difficult for me to like really make different content for this.
But I mean, I'd be curious this story.
What if AppSumo makes that like like an easy consult page? That'd be pretty sweet. Put it in sleek bio. They could just hire you for an hour. Product idea.
So create your first consulting page. So I mean, you could take that page you created, make it a WordPress template, and put that on AppSumo.
Yeah, totally.
And then people could just enter their PayPal email address, or they could pay you.
Yeah, it just goes to Neville@gmail.com.
Let me see. What are people saying?
Yeah, see, I like consulting freelancing bundled together.
I put the address in here so you guys can check it out. How about an app to allow shareable doc only editable? How do you make an edit from the doc? People, if you guys want to do any of your edits or just stuff, just write it down at the bottom.
Edit? How do you make a copy of it?
Oh, I mean, they could write a copy. So like actually, here's an idea I want. Everyone, I'll post the doc one more time. So post your ideas here about what you guys can create this week.
When you critique them.
Yeah, so if you guys have ideas, I'll post the doc one more time. On the bottom of the doc, I want you guys to post, like Jane, Kavi, whoever's out there, post what type of software, book, course, template, whatever you guys can do at the bottom of the Google Doc, and then we'll actually critique some of these live while we're on air. And then guess what? Next week, Neville's going to make his live, whatever one we do. So put like maybe, let me just do this. So put your idea and maybe your name so we can actually call people out. I'm on the phone. All right, that's cool. What's the highest? What's that most expensive consult you've ever done?
I think 30K.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that like a multi-month thing?
They brought me to their company.
Oh, that's cool. Is that Idaho?
Yeah.
Oh.
It took me skiing and stuff. Kind of cool.
That's good. Oh, people are going crazy. Yes.
Damn,
you guys put your thing in the your ideas section. And then we'll actually go over them. So stay within it. Whoever, some of you guys are not drawing within the lines. That's okay.
Some of these are pretty okay.
Whoa. Oh, really?
Undo.
All right.
Someone messed it up.
All right.
Who did Control A delete all?
Damn. That was like going really well. And then there's like one jackass.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one of you gets time out. All right. So anyways, if you guys have ideas for your business ideas, put it in the comments on the video.
Because someone messed it up.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Jeez. Shit happens. So in your comments, yeah, someone erased it, so I had to turn off access to it. All right. Published. Yes. I'll post the link one more time so you guys can all access it. It's okay. But you guys post in the comments on YouTube what your different business ideas are that you guys could be creating next week, and we'll do it live while Neville does his. Kevin O'Rourke left some in here. I think they should be able to still edit. Oh, yeah, they can comment.
Yeah.
Oh, funny, because now it's going to show who it is. So how to write and deliver the perfect 60-second pitch. So this is Kevin's ideas. Let's just see if there's any here that like stand out for you.
So I think like for stuff like this, so for Kevin, so how to write and deliver the perfect 60-second pitch. It's like for what? Like, what are you talking about? Are you trying to like for getting VC funding? Okay, now we're talking. I think it has to have like a reason. Like, what's the 60-second pitch?
I think the only one here that I'm like excited about is like, that sounds interesting to me.
Ooh, how to make money flipping sofas.
The only thing I would say,
show how many sofas you flipped, how much money you've made, and then do you have some sort of like doc or process that you use to find and flip sofas? Right?
So here,
like
if someone's creating it, it would be like, what's your checklist? What's your like budget spreadsheet?
Yeah, like sofa checklist. Like, does it have holes in it?
Messages to send the potential buyers.
Where to find them?
Buyers on Facebook. Buyers.
Ooh, yeah, scripts. That's great. Anything that's a script, a spreadsheet, or a database will do pretty well usually.
So checklist, budget spreadsheets, where to find.
Ooh, access to a spreadsheet where you have like uncommon places to find sofas or something in each locale. Something like that. If you make a spreadsheet, it's almost like a piece of software. Like a spreadsheet is software.
The other thing I would say is like
it's a database.
It would be like access to all my historical deals. So like if
Ooh.
I've bought and sold a lot of sofas, like how did each one do? Maybe there's a picture, maybe it has like a little bit of stories of each one.
So I'm hesitant to even say this because it's going to make the product a little too big. But if there's a little private community where they get access to you, that could be interesting also. But that might be a little bit outside the scope of this.
So you guys actually, it sounds like in the bottom here, you guys can leave comments and put your stuff in here, your ideas. So you guys actually can do it down here below. But I think what's interesting about the flipping sofas one is that it's unique and it's actionable. Oh, there's no Chipotle today. Damn, I didn't bring Chipotle. Sorry, y'all. Next week we'll get Chipotle. But like a lot of these just sound generic. And I think wine wouldn't do really well on appsumo.com. It's just not something that like a lot of other business people are trying to buy right now. How to crush your excuses course. I don't know. It just sounds generic. And like, I don't know if that's something appealing to you.
Well, you could just go on YouTube and I bet there's like 10,000 bloggers that have already done great videos on it. So it's kind of like the value has gone down. Like what, like there's nothing to it other than that.
So you guys can add stuff to the doc, it looks like, and you can leave it as a comment and then we can approve it or not. That's actually kind of a cooler way of doing it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
How to run a 10K or marathon. It's just not necessarily that would happen on Sumo, but I think, do you guys like this, like how to make $1,000 a month flipping sofas?
Can I tell you about the biggest flop I ever personally was involved with on AppSumo? We thought like, oh, all these people are entrepreneurs, and if you're really healthy and you eat well and you exercise well, your brain works better and therefore you're more effective. So we thought, we got really excited doing Sumo diet course with a K, and it was like, I think it was the biggest flop. It was a little embarrassing, and it just did not work. It's like people are like, okay, we'll take business validation idea advice from you, but like health advice, come on, like look at us, like it just did not work. It did not work at all. So that's what it reminds me of some of these where it's just like how to run a 10K. It's like a little outside the scope of AppSumo, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like the audience of AppSumo is a lot of entrepreneurs just like yourselves or people who want to have side income.
But I also think it's just like a kind of a product that's been made before. Go type in how to run a 10K on YouTube. Let me guess, 10,000 awesome videos.
10 tips, 10K, 10K, 10K.
And there's going to be like tons of awesome things from like the Boston Marathon 10K champion. He's probably going to be doing a video. So it's just like there's really, really good people for that already.
Wow, people are starting to get wild on it now. Yeah, you guys leave some comments. This is great.
SEO action course. I mean, there are a lot of SEO courses.
There's a ton of SEO courses. It's so annoying.
If you could sell something like, instead of SEO action course, maybe like a specific spreadsheet you use at your company or something like that. Like you don't need another course. You need to sell the actual documents and processes that you use. Oh, so I'll tell you a quick story. One of our friends' wives works at Airbnb and is a researcher over there. And she was asking me if she wanted to do a course. And she's like, do I have to do like a big course? I'm like, do you have any processes you use at Airbnb to do research?
Oh, that's good.
And she's like, oh yeah, we have like, she showed me all these awesome spreadsheets. And I was like, why don't you just sell that? Just sell that in a 30-minute video showing how to use it. That's the whole product. You don't need to make a whole course on why to do research, blah, blah, blah.
Hold on, someone just tried to delete everything. How do you?
You do undo?
Yeah. Accountability coaching calls.
What were some of the other products I listed out?
All right, let's see the other ones that you listed.
Oh, wait, email templates. What do you think of that?
Oh, dude, I love email templates. Sell extremely well, but I think it's just like there's so many different messages. Like I actually thought like dating scripts is really.
Wait, but can I show you my idea for email templates?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you this. So I'm gonna log into our little members area /emails, I think. So no, not email. Oh, templates. So inside of our members area, we have all these templates that we write for people. And so I literally have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different templates that we write. I mean, the list goes on and 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 on. And then there's multiple pages of this. So we have different templates for all sorts of things. So we have a lot of LinkedIn outreach templates. We have a lot of cold outreach templates for different industries.
I wonder if that's too broad or it needs to be, is it just like that? Because like, do people need 1,000 email templates?
No, see, that's the problem I was having. It is a little bit too broad. How can we make it a little bit?
I like the email templates. I like the idea of like, hey, here's scripts. I either think it's like scripts on how to get a job, or like, how do I email people to actually get them to respond for me applying for a job? Two, I don't know. For me, I think there's dating stuff. It's probably not really what you guys do in copywriting course.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for you guys that are out there, like what kind of scripts? Oh shit, my mate Nate is here. Yes, I fucking love this guy. This guy's the most popular YouTube in Thailand.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude, he's awesome. My mate Nate. Shout out, buddy. I hope I see you soon.
He looks like Logan Paul if you bought him at the used store. Like,
Oh, that was me. He's like the Mormon Logan Paul.
Mormon Logan Paul.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, dude, he's awesome. He is Mormon, by the way. I love. Shout out to Mormons, dude. That's like one of my favorite groups. Any other email templates that you guys actually would be excited to go buy? I think for me, it just needs to be more tactical. So it's like SDR, so sales development representative. So like SDR, like cold sales outreach template.
It has to be like email templates for industry or for a purpose.
Exactly.
I
think that, I don't know. I just think that makes it more compelling. This worked 10 years ago when we launched it, or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Remember the 35 email templates?
Yeah, it's great.
We sold a lot of those.
Yeah.
But I think it just needs to be a little bit tighter today to do well.
Well, you know what? Also, those email templates were geared to reaching out to tech companies or something, right? Like there was kind of like a thought process for it. It was a very niche product.
Or one thing that I personally would be is like email templates for collaborations.
Go on.
So like I want to do more collaborations with other YouTubers. I want to do collaborations with other like Instagrammers. I'm a freelancer and I want to do a collaboration with someone else. Like, how do I email someone in a way that gets them?
If someone out there has a YouTube channel with 5,000 plus followers and they sell their collab templates, would you pay for $10 for that? That'd be pretty sweet.
If it was like Mr. Beast or someone's like email templates, would be like another, so like dating.
I think LinkedIn outreach is actually a big one. That's one thing that we get very common.
Ooh,
yeah.
Most LinkedIn is such garbage, dude.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
So LinkedIn outreach templates.
Because we already have a ton of these, and we actually know some of them work and some of them don't. Like we actually get feedback on which ones work and which ones don't. So that would be interesting.
Custom design newsletter templates.
Okay.
Is someone being difficult down here? Oh yeah. It's pretty cool with this though. We can just like delete all their stuff.
That is a little interesting.
There's always like the troll. I wonder like like people who troll, like what's wrong?
Nothing.
You're like, what's going on in their life? Dan Bennett.
Anonymous person, just stop. Come on. Just be nice.
I know.
Come on. We're trying to work here.
Well, we're trying to have fun and help other people out, but now no one can do anything. That's fine.
All right, so we got a bunch.
There's a lot of different ideas. So let me. By the way, I hope you get herpes, and I hope it's painful. Is herpes painful?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
All right. I think we got a lot of this person blocked. All right, so we got a bunch of ideas from you guys. I guess as the audience gets larger, you can't really have as many people input stuff.
Can't have nice things.
Zach, that's why I can't have nice stories. So any of the other dating for gamers, we got nuked. At least we didn't get any dick pictures, which I would have liked if people could post some dick pics. Just kidding, Mom. I don't want to see dick pics. That's actually pretty funny. LinkedIn should be called Spammed. I feel like Vinny's the guy that like should be my security guy. Oh, this is actually an interesting one. I like that. Thanks, Matt. Good to see you. But like product listings. So like how to spice up product listing pages. So like if you're a Shopify store owner, like I actually think that could be kind of cool.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's basic copywriting stuff. So like it could be like a product about sales pages or pitches or something like that.
I would actually say I personally would.
I mean, it's the stuff we do inside a copywriting course all the time.
I think like e-commerce listing templates.
You know, here's the funny thing. I always thought that would be bigger. It's not. No. Like I always thought it would be because like you sell better stuff on e-commerce.
I thought so.
Because do you know why though? Do you know? Okay, so imagine you go to an Amazon listing. What do you look at every time?
Picture?
Yeah. Do you read the copy?
Nah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
For specific things.
Yeah, like if you want to look at the dimensions or something, but mainly the selling is done through the images. So that's why the product listings on e-commerce are not as affected by the copy usually.
So I do actually, Sam, I like this idea. You guys, by the way, this is something next week we're going to pick one of these products. Neville's going to build it. I actually think a product like that will do well on AppSumo. So on the AppSumo.com marketplace, I'll put the link up there. So Sam, I think you should create it, or someone should.
Catch that wave. Right now, it's hot stuff. So
Sam's idea was like how to mint your first NFT. So I think there's a lot of trending topics like crypto, NFT, Shopify, YouTube, that people should go and actually put products on AppSumo about. It could be books, it could be courses.
What is Ethereum? What is Bitcoin? All that kind of stuff. I feel like if you catch those things at the right time, you can definitely make some money off of it.
All right. So coming back to the things that you're thinking about doing, I guess the email templates, we haven't really, they're just like so broad. It doesn't seem like anyone's like crazy excited
It's not
about
really
it.
clicking right now. Yeah.
Consulting products, show people how to start with small consulting on the site.
I think that's kind of looped in with the freelancing stuff.
So you actually did a thing where you had 30 people. It was a paid program.
Yeah.
How much was that?
$1,000.
And then what did you help them do?
So we wanted to make it, we call it sell while you sleep. The goal is to build a digital asset that you can sell and promote while you sleep. So that means someone can read about it, buy it, and consume it while you were asleep. That was the goal, right? You should not have to be awake for any of it.
And so these guys were in part of your
These are a couple of guys that I know won't mind me sharing this.
Which one has done better?
So Sham Struan, this guy did a couple of sales on the very first day that he posted on AppSumo. It's pretty recent. And he didn't promote it at all. And that's why he's so surprised. He's like, I didn't tell anyone about it. It just sold. And so he made this thing about a salary negotiation guide. And originally what we did in Sell While You Sleep, he wanted to make a full course on like why you should negotiate your salary, how you should do it, all that stuff. And I was like, I think people kind of know that stuff from online. What you should do is just sell the scripts to do it. And then he also made like a little video where you can train yourself on how to negotiate against the boss. So he just did a very short video. So it basically comes with PDF and one video. That's the $47 product. And he's made a ton of sales already on it. And the cool thing is more and more people are asking him about it on LinkedIn. That's where he's promoting this. Because he has most of his audience follows him on LinkedIn for salary negotiation tips. So now that people are buying his little product, they want to talk to him directly. So he's selling consulting about it too. So he started with the little micro product, and it's almost so obvious at this point, based on the amount of interest he gets on his posts, that like he's going to do something with this that's bigger.
Right? This is great.
Yeah.
All right. So but the thing for him is that if you actually look at it, what I really like about the Sam product, he has been doing hiring, talent acquisition lead, talent lead, and he kind of turned that into helping people get jobs or negotiate their salaries.
So just like you said before, he took his current job and just is now selling those expertise to everyone.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
so,
he already knows how to do it. Now he's just selling it to people at scale.
So I'm just going to show a few other examples of things you guys have put in the comments that I actually think are great. How to make money on OnlyFans. So I did a video on YouTube where I made an OnlyFans page. Shout out Kevin, who subscribes, $5 a month. Thank you, man. But I think there's something great about that, which is like
you have lonely flans.
But I think it's like, how do you make money on OnlyFans? Like I could be curious about that. I think stuff like this also could be interesting, like crypto staking. I thought it was a scam, and it probably is. But staking it's kind of an interesting thing that's going on with that stuff. I think there is a potential for a product of that. The only challenge is that you can also go on YouTube and type in what is crypto staking. So I do think you have to think about like why would someone actually want to pay for that?
Yeah. That's the biggest problem with these little micro products. People are like, yeah, how to run 10K. And it's just like, well, you can already find that.
So I think that's where templates, scripts, things that you could actually take action on has done a lot better.
Although I will say, if you want to do your product anyway and be like, fuck you, Noah, fuck you, Neville, just go take a week and put it out and see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Don't listen to us. Yeah.
I think NFTs people are talking about. Like if you guys are things that you guys are curious about yourselves and things that you're already researching, that's a great thing to turn into a product.
OnlyFans.
We're not. So how do we handle non-digital products? We don't. We're just doing digital products. So that's what we're doing in the next 3 weeks. So today is coming back to all the different ideas. Let's keep.
I used to run a company that sold physical products, and it was a nightmare compared to digital products. How hard is it to deliver a digital product right now?
Awesome.
No work
at all. Awesome. It's still awesome.
Yeah.
So sell a small digital product, teaches you how to stop thinking like a full course. So you sold this for $1,000, but you met with them every day, every week?
No. So what we did, like the whole course was actually only like 4 or 5 videos because it wasn't hard concepts to understand, and all we did was we just held office hours twice a week and we talked to them personally.
Can I see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Because this is actually sounding pretty appealing.
This was last month.
So it was $1,000 for people to buy it.
Yeah. So like day one would look like why you should learn to sell while you sleep. And it was a video, all that kind of stuff. Me and Dan went over it, the lessons. And then all the lessons were like this. And then we had threads in our forum.
So people could say, hey, I have a question about these different things.
Yeah, exactly. So then.
There's Sam's.
Yeah.
Can we see Sam's?
Yeah. So you see his whole thread. It's been viewed like 400 something times. So this is where he could keep track of his progress. And then he started thinking about it. And keep in mind, we also talked to him a bunch over the office hours. So he started making a little slideshow showing us what it is. We started saying, what if you did this? What if you did this? What if you did this? You can see how long this goes. So we got like 3 pages. And towards the end of it,
you're like giving me an epilepsy.
He starts making sales. I'm so used to using the forum. I go real fast on it.
All right, here, let me try.
Yeah,
that's cool.
So then he's posting like a LinkedIn post over here for promotion. And then I went and rewrote it because I didn't think his initial one was as good.
So what would you actually be able to take? How do you turn that actual course into a product you could put on AppSumo?
So I think I would just take those videos and sell them as a set of videos, and then maybe some templates and a giant list of ideas that I would personally like to sell.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
The other thing I would wonder is that I think Sell While You Sleep is good. It's like, actually, it's great branding. Do you own sellwhileyouSleep.com? No, yeah, you own it. Okay. But I think one thing here is that I like the idea of like how to make $100 a month or something where it's like, what's the outcome?
Yeah.
So it'd be like your first $100 a month,
or how to create a small digital asset.
Yeah, your first, create something like that.
And also this next one over here, the how to make an AppSumo product, would be the exact same course but with a better name.
It'd be Sell While You Sleep on AppSumo.
Yeah, exactly. So like I understand like sell while you sleep. That's kind of like it's not intuitive to understand what that means right away. So it could be like how to sell a small digital asset on AppSumo, or how to create one or something like that.
What are you? Okay, so in terms of top picks, I'm just looking through the comments. Happy Friday, everyone! By the way, I hope you guys have great weeks.
Yeah.
Do you need to have a website to list on the AppSumo marketplace? No, you do not.
Nope.
So you do not, which is kind of crazy. By the way, if you guys want to be a part of our private VIP Slack group where you can get feedback like this for each other as well as help yourself, you can apply at okdort.com/underdogs. It's completely free. We don't charge anything. There's no mastermind crap. I'm already rich. It's just a way that you can actually help other people. It's so fucking cool. The audience and community of underdogs in there is fucking great. I don't say the rich thing to brag. I'm just saying, like, I don't need your money. We're not trying to charge you anything. It's just a way to help out and help each other. Yeah, dude, people like Sell While You Sleep. All right, so it's been an hour. So of the ideas of what should Neville, let's have the audience vote. So you guys can vote. We'll have the final veto say. What's up, George Chu? So of the top products, we have the flashcards to make decisions. Freelance on the side for full-time jobs. So that would be like how to get your first freelancing if you have a full-time job. How you made your first 100,000 as a consultant. So maybe like some videos. Yeah. Create your first consult page. The email templates, we didn't find any that we were super like bonered on. Lonely fans, you got a lot of people like the Flonely fans, or Sell While You Sleep. So what is the votes from the community? AJ, Kevin, or sofas? Kevin, that's yours, dude. You go do the sofa one. I like the sofa one. So if someone's out there making money and doing different things, I like that. I think that's really, really neat.
Yeah, why not?
So which one do you guys like that Neville should make next Friday on our office hours? They like flashcards. Flashcards.
I personally like the flashcards one. I like 3 of them. I like flashcards.
Okay, so flashcards.
Freelancing.
Which one? Which freelancing? This one?
The freelancing on the side for full-time jobs. I don't like the $100,000 as a consultant.
All right, so we got a +1 here. Flashcards.
And then the Sell While You Sleep / how to make an AppSumo.
I think we should do all 3, dude. All 3 are fire.
I think so too.
Let me see what they say. So Leslie says freelancing on the side.
Hey, Leslie. Leslie's my CMO.
Hi, Leslie.
Yeah.
Sell While You Sleep. Trauma Char. Good to see you out in the Caribbeans, brother. Create your first page. They like that. Flashcards. Freelancing on the side. What's up, David Pauly?
Someone said do all 3.
I like all 3. So
freelancing. The point is like these are little micro products, so you can do all 3 and not spend significant time on it.
And I think they would sell. I think in the 3rd series we'll actually promote it. So we'll put on social, we'll do email, we'll try to see how we can actually get people to buy it. The way that also, just to show you guys, the AppSumo marketplace, Chad and the guys who help run it, they built an algorithm so the better your product sells, the more we promote it, just like on Amazon. But unlike, so the better it's performing without a lot of refunds.
So if I send my audience your way and get some reviews,
you'll actually get higher. You'll get higher ranked on the site.
I don't know if you saw, but in the doc, Kyle said that he got 2 reviews on a product or something like that, and it went up to 50. Go down a little bit. Yeah. Something along the lines of here. Oh yeah, he got a few reviews and then went from 12 to 55 sales.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see this.
No, he posted multiple products.
Huh,
yeah.
That's good.
He posted them under his name at first, and then I think his company name or something.
So here's other ideas: YouTube thumbnail templates. Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
I like that one a lot because that's something that we're actually spending. I think anything you're already spending a lot of money on, like we spend thousands doing thumbnail templates. I like that.
Can I also say, like, think of the idea of what saves people time. So, okay, I'm going to be like, Noah, I have a 95-page PDF for you, 400 videos, 9,000 hours of audio. I just gave you a bunch of assignments. But instead, if I just gave you a template on like literally post your face in here and it makes a YouTube thumbnail, that saves you time.
That'd be
so
awesome.
Think of how can you save people time? How can you save people clicks? How can you do that? And that will be a product that people buy. Like I bet on AppSumo, most of the stuff like saves people time.
I think that's software. The software helps them replicate stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So thumbnail templates, someone should actually go out there and do that next week. OnlyFans cheat sheet. You guys are hilarious. All right, so sell while you sleep. Well,
I would say for the YouTube templates, though, you should probably have a niche. So like gaming YouTube templates or something.
Oh,
like that.
That's good.
Yeah, just a little bit more specific.
What would be appealing to me is if it was like literally I could upload my face, like you said, and it automatically created the templates. So I didn't even have to figure it out.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Do you remember back in the day on AppSumo, we'd sell WordPress templates? But you know what did really well? When it was like a pack of 6 very focused WordPress templates. So I remember one time there was a WordPress template pack with only 6 themes for photographers.
Did really well.
Did really well, yeah.
So anything, by the way, if you guys are photographers or videographers, like there is not a lot of content on AppSumo around like how to take better videos, how to take better photos,
how to do this kind of stuff,
how to hit buttons, like 2 monkeys.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, look at all those cool things you can do.
All right, they're gonna have a seizure. So again, if you guys have stuff that you're an expert in or you've had experience in, like that's a great stuff to put on the AppSumo marketplace. Can we do all 3? I can't pick one. They're all great.
I think I'm going to do all 3.
All right. So next Friday,
maybe get the mental models one done relatively quick.
So try to bring something next Friday that we can go over each one of these. Damn, that's a lot of work for you. I mean, we don't have to do shit. Neville will do all the work, but I want you guys. So what idea for yourselves? This is what I want you guys, George, Vinny, Thea, Taylor. He's going to do all 3. Neville is funny. Agreed. What do you guys want to see for yourselves? Like what kind of product, like WordPress template, maybe it's photography things, maybe it's YouTube things, maybe it's finance. What other things can you guys be creating? StreamYard, like how to live stream like a pro. Thea, that's a great idea. What things for yourselves? Because at the end of the day, let's not just be watching Neville do all this work, which is pretty fun actually. What do you guys want to do for yourselves that you could launch on AppSumo Marketplace yourself? YouTube thumbnail templates. I hope someone does that.
I would also say it's good to give yourself a deadline for a lot of this stuff.
Oh,
because if you say, like, oh, I'm going to spend 9,000 years on this, then what's the point? You sell $10 product. That's not worth it.
Great point.
Give yourself 1 week and say, with these constraints, how can I make this happen really, really fast?
Dude,
also, Fiverr.com. If you need help, like let's say you can't draw, but you need
great.
a bunch of drawing, Fiverr, there's some dude in India that'll do it for $5.
I love it.
Yeah.
So this is another one, George. Thanks for bringing it up. But like RJ Youngling, he writes about behavior science all the time. Like, can you condense down like the behavioral science of the top people? I think that could be honestly an interesting book to put on AppSumo.
What if AppSumo made a product on the best-selling AppSumo products?
We should just put that out there so that people can.
That would be helpful to know. Yeah,
actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
How to put your assets on the blockchain? Honestly, Simon G, that's a great product. I don't know if I can see you in there. Okay, I can see you on the side. Okay. Let's see. Other ideas that you guys have. When to switch to CPA instead of TurboTax. That's kind of interesting. Honestly, I think there's a lot of stuff around finance. So like tax avoidance, business strategies, different things with your personal finances or business finances.
Can I also mention another idea for a lot of people
that
we've experienced? A lot of times people say how to do tax avoidance for TurboTax or whatever, but it's like they don't ever talk about that on social media. So you don't know if you're the right person that people are going to go to.
That's cool.
Right? So I would say for a lot of this stuff, what you could do is talk about it on social media and say like, here's why you should use TurboTax instead of whatever, and see what the response is. If no one responds, it's just like, maybe you're not the person that people trust for that topic.
So I think one thing that Neville's kind of highlighting is if you're doing tweets, like let's say Neville does a lot of different, so you can put out things in micro levels. So instead of doing a bunch of work, put it on your Twitter, put it on your Facebook, text your friends, and then you could see like here, which stuff is Neville putting out.
Yeah, I posted some 3D printer stuff. It didn't do that well. Then I posted ads. People love it. Like, so
that's actually
really
people
like
appealing.
Me for copywriting more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like every video I put about crypto because I'm interested in it. No one gives a shit. And then I put about like how to make money.
But it's because like you're not a crypto person. Like you don't know how to program blockchain.
I don't.
But I can watch someone else who does, so they're better than you. But when it comes to like making a business or something,
marketing,
you're the guy.
Yeah. So something here for everyone to experiment with is like he put out something around ads that like got a lot more attention. So what is it that you could do on a micro experiment to find that people like?
Yeah, like I thought that would do really well, just like getting a job thing. But guess what? I've never had a job, so no one listens to me about jobs. But then like I put one of these mental models out. It did okay. Not bad.
Yeah, anyways, it's interesting to see like what people respond to and then try to make more products and content around that. Oh, they can't see. Sorry, guys.
No.
So we were just kind of looking through his Twitter feed to see what people are actually engaging and not engaging with from that.
Yeah. So whenever I talk about like health or something like that, people usually don't listen to me as much. But whenever I talk about copywriting, it does really well. People trust me on that. See, like that was kind of interesting. That thread was interesting. People commented on it and stuff like that.
Mental model. Yeah, it's not getting crazy engaging.
Well, so this one specifically did not do well. I don't think that one was good. That was also I just had surgery and I was all drugged up. So I didn't have too much time to work on it.
I'm just trying to think about which ones like, so yeah.
Ooh, ad. Yeah.
This is pricing.
Direct mail.
So yeah, interesting. All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
mental
pretty
models do okay.
Yeah.
All right. So for you guys out there, I'm just coming back to what you guys are talking about. How to run an ad experiments. Neville's audience aren't health motivated. That's true. Qubit, good to see you, man. PDF checklist on how to run ad experiments.
I think that guy was roasting me.
So
Nice.
Probably. Takir has a good point that Takir, I think this is a great point. There is a lot of free stuff on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you're like, if you have to compete with them, why should someone pay? That's a great question. The only thing but one thing to think about is sometimes when I pay for something, I take it more seriously versus just like watch YouTube videos, don't do shit. But I think for you as a creator, I don't know if you're thinking about it, like why would someone pay for yours versus just watch a YouTube video?
Well, they maybe trust me already. Maybe I spent a little bit more time on it than before. And you do have to release a lot of this information for free anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah, I do think there's something there about what are you putting out there that just can't be copied? Like, what are you putting out? What have you created that's like everyone just can't go and watch a YouTube video about it? I think that's a good question for you to be thinking about.
Well, there was a guy I follow on Twitter every once in a while named David Vassalo. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But basically, David Vass. I don't know. So anyways, I follow this guy on Twitter and I watched him growing his Twitter audience last year. And he made a product called How to Grow a Twitter Audience, where it was just a 1-hour video where he screenshotted what he does on Twitter. Now, look, whoever that said Takir is right. I could just go on YouTube and type in like how to grow a Twitter audience, but I wanted to see how he did it because I follow him. And so for whatever reason, I bought his product for $97.
Did you?
He made money on me while he slept. He didn't have to do anything. He just sold it on Gumroad or something like that.
David Vassalo?
Vass Vassalo?
All
right, somewhere.
All right, so
yeah, he just had a link in his Twitter. He's like, "Here's how I grew my Twitter." I was like, "Cool, I want to see." So I paid $97.
All right, so do you guys have a bunch of ideas for yourselves to work on over the next week? Yes, the answer should be yes. This is the chance where like you guys come and watch the videos. The whole point is to actually take action so you guys can create the lives you want. Hopefully it's where you're at now. Or if it's not, this is the time to actually make some shit happen for free. There's no charges around any of this. So next week, Neville's going to come back with 3 different things we're going to work on live. I was trying to find the David Vassalo.
So I have to make a whole product by next week.
So flashcards to make decisions. I love that.
So I can work on that.
I feel like this freelancer on the side, you're not going to be able to turn around. I feel like I would cut this one personally and just do the flashcards because you've started it and the sell while you sleep because you already have it.
I'll do flashcards first because that's going to take a little bit of work. The freelance one will take a bit of time.
So save whatever you can. So we'll do it live next week. Okay. And then you just do all this work while I watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I love this, man.
But here's the cool part. Once I do the work, then I can sell this over and over and over. So I make the product once and you can sell the digital product over and over and over. And guess who does all the work? The computer, not me.
So okay. Is this helpful for you guys? So by the way, for all y'all out there, like I don't know, Neville and I have been putting stuff online since 2000s. And so I'm curious for like, this is a new type of office hours. I want to know from you men and women, boys, girls, trolls, whoever's out there. Is this the kind of stuff that's really helpful?
You have amazing retention. It's the same amount of people on.
Dude, the audience is so fucking,
Unbelievable.
Daniel Vassalo.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how I got so fucking lucky with such cool people.
Sorry, not David. There you go.
Yeah.
See, he doesn't even have a big Twitter audience. That's the funny part. So when someone says, like, I think Takir was saying, well, why would you buy it if you could find it on YouTube? It's like, well, I bought it. Oh, is that it? No, that's a different one he put up. But it was like, yeah, it's just a Twitter product. And all it was a PowerPoint presentation. Literally, this is the whole thing. It was one PowerPoint presentation and a 90-minute video explaining the PowerPoint presentation. That was the whole product. And honestly, I felt like I got what I paid for. I felt okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's got pretty good tweets.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop following his tweets?
I do. I have him on a list. Yeah, that's why everyone's like, you don't follow me. I'm like, I do follow you, but you're on a list. I don't follow a lot of people.
Nice. Is this helpful for you guys for next week as we build the product live? I'm just curious to see if it's stuff like if you guys have any feedback or how you'd like to happen next week. I can only watch because it's a holiday. Yes, it's helpful. Yes, always gold. Taylor Banks, it's always good to see you, amigo. If you guys have feedback about it, about what would make it even better, shout out Rick Johnston, Cavi Klein, good to see you here. Hardy Plosen, thanks for letting us know that guy's name. It's got actually a good Twitter. Oh. Yes, fun, no. Any feedback? We inspired you. Yes, that's the whole point.
Ooh, nice.
That is, yes, where is that?
I almost want to tell you not to think bigger, but to think smaller on your digital products. Don't make a whole course. Make just like what's the core of it.
And just get going with more than anything.
What's going to save them time and save them clicks.
Love it. Oh, there's Nassar. Nassar, good to see you, my man.
Hey, Nassar.
Dude, I can't stop watching your stuff. I'm going to watch you too. Much love. Use $1 for a course on how to sell a website on Upwork. Not that exciting. All right. Any other discussion items that you guys have or questions you guys have? So any other questions while we're here? We need to end it around 5 minutes. Any other questions that you guys have about starting a product that we're going to list, that you are going to list on the AppSumo.com marketplace? So I'm going to put up the link one more time. You guys already have a product or you've already created something, like I know Dan Bennett has, and he's made some sales. What other kind of questions do you guys have?
I will say for a lot of these people, like, so the guy was like, what about 1K for a course on how to make an Upwork website? What you could do is charge, let's say $100 for someone to get on a call with you and you make their website for them live. And then if you do that multiple times, what you'll notice when you consult is that you're doing the same thing for people over and over. And what's that repeatable thing that you can sell as a product later? So either a piece of software, a spreadsheet, a process, something along those lines.
That's good, dude. Also, Arnold Gia, great call. One, didn't that look like a guy he'd be taking photos and you'd hang out with him and be like, yo, you had a fun time? Like Arnold would be like,
monetize?
Yeah. I actually
think
think
people do that? Yeah.
I don't know how they make money on TikTok. Yeah. So multiple ebooks. How do you pay people out on AppSumo? Right now it's very manual, but I think we're using a software called Polte to do mass payments. What are the best-selling SaaS products on AppSumo?
Ooh,
I'm gonna look up the recent ones. So a lot of like live streams. So we've done Restream. Anything like live streaming is done really well. Photos. I told you guys earlier, stock photos do really well. Looks like there's a GuruCan. I don't even really know. Some of these I'm like, I don't even understand. Oh, that's actually cool. So GuruCan is an online course. So gurucan.com. So anything that basically
course platform. Yeah. So it's like a Udemy or a Teachable type of thing.
Damn, that's cool. Huh. Sometimes I'm like so impressed with the product the team is able to get on there and the creators, what they make. So course software, video software, things that help people sell, things that help people make their online experience better. Sell a course on Biking America. I am leaving next week. I'll put out some videos on the channel about the Bike Across America. Neville, how'd you get so smart? I know how, but I'm just your answer.
I just listen to other smart people on podcasts and copy them. Yeah.
I knew that's what you're saying.
I have a concept I call just copy Noah. That's another one.
Yeah.
I learned because like over the years of knowing him, it's like you're right a lot of the times. Not all the time, but a lot of the times. Like on investing, finance stuff, I don't really trust your intuition, no offense.
No, I'm not good at it.
Yeah. You just haven't proven yourself there. But when it comes to like doing businesses and stuff, I'm just like, whatever he's doing is usually working. So like if he starts a podcast, just start a podcast. I don't know. I'm just going to copy you from now on.
That's good, man. I appreciate that.
It's like Warren Buffett. Like he just seems to win at most of the things he does. So it's like when he does something, just buy that.
I feel you.
That's how you get smart. Hang out with smarter people.
Can we sell Shopify? Yes. So I actually think Goldie, good to see you, man. I would sell Shopify apps and WordPress plugins. I think those are two areas specifically on the AppSumo marketplace that are very underutilized. I think photography, I've not seen videography, YouTube stuff, Shopify, WordPress. There's really not a lot of competition.
There's a company that just went public that just sells Shopify apps.
Yeah. What's it? It's Andrew's company.
Tiny. Yeah.
What's the most negative reviewed product? I think honestly, we actually did an analysis of every single negative review across categorically. Books and courses were the most negative, and software was the highest in terms of reviews.
Do you know why though? A book or course can promise a lot. Like you're going to be a 6-figure entrepreneur, and you read a bunch of shit, and it's like dumb. But you know what? You can't fake it with software. Software either does it or it doesn't. You can't fake it.
Thoughts on using someone else's API? Yeah, I think that's a great idea. If you can build something like copy.ai is using GPT-3.
Yep.
They've done really well. So I think that's a really interesting idea. Like even with tidycal.com, our scheduling software, we use Google Calendar. That's our main thing that we use for that software. Courses on how to eat tacos. I don't think that'll do really well. I would buy it. But I mean, to eat it, you just put it in your mouth. Oh, Chris Dunn. Yes. If you
What
guys,
up, Chris Dunn? I was hanging out with him yesterday.
Yes, this guy actually knows crypto. So if you're looking to learn more about Bitcoin and stuff like that, check out his YouTube channel. Chris Dunn. What up, brother?
It's funny. A lot of people want to make crypto videos. He's so rich from crypto. Now he wants to pull back from making because it's like dangerous.
Oh, so this actually, let's do this real quick. Neil, it's good to see you, my man. What is everyone's best part of the week so far? And we'll end it in just a minute after that. What was your guys' best part of the week? What was the best part of your week?
Best part of it? Oh, it's pretty fun.
Cool.
I recovered from my surgery really well, and you can't really tell that my face is all messed up. So yeah, I was very happy. I was very happy about that. What was yours?
This whole week, just being in Austin's been great. See my friends. My friends. Like
the weather's nice outside. People are out and about again. Things are jumping. It's pretty fun. It's a good time.
What was your guys' best part of the week? So Will Chu, by the way, I love Will. Will, put it on AppSumo and get reviews. That's it. How do I sell more of my own?
Mills Kopelman. He looks like Putin's assistant.
Oh god.
I'm just roasting people now.
Yeah, we could do roast if they actually want it. I do like. Oh man, new home office.
Ooh,
Taco Tuesday.
exciting.
Hell yeah. An
Nice.
explainer video. Springtime. Gotta run later, Taylor. Moving to Amsterdam. Oh my god, Amsterdam is so amazing.
Ooh.
I thought you wrote, I didn't cheat on my wife, but I didn't finish the sentence. Glad you didn't cheat on your diet. Road camping, hell yes. Have we seen Joe Rogan or Tim Ferriss? I talked to Tim. I talked to him this week. Have you seen Joe around?
Tim, not Joe.
I've not seen Joe around. I'd like to. Set up a whiteboard. Hey, win's a win. Reconnecting with a long-lost friend. That's cool. Finished my new favorite Stephen King book.
Ooh.
Dude, Niels, you know when you ask a question just so you can brag yourself? Niels just did that. He's like, well, I closed. Dude, awesome for you, man. Good for you. $7,000 a month client. That's a shaka brother right there.
Nice.
I live in Amsterdam, launched an ebook. A lot of people like whiteboards. Do I get recognized in public? Yeah, lately I've gotten recognized. Dude, that's awesome. I do it so I can't hang out with you.
I remember we saw one of those comedy shows during the pandemic that was out in like a parking lot or whatever, and the guy like ran up to you. Said we yelled out the door. You're like, "Hey man, you were really good." He goes, "Are you Noah Kagan?"
That was
hilarious.
I want if you guys ever see me out, come say what's up. I do it so I can connect with you guys and help you guys in your own journeys. It's fun to meet you guys. I made 350 Facebook ads using Copysmith. Dude, that's huge.
Dang.
Do you think this is really what this guy looks like?
Maybe.
I don't know,
He's like a normal guy, or maybe Jonah Hill. I don't know.
Vinny just seems like someone cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
Have we seen Elon eating tacos? No, but he's around.
He's around here.
Take photos of him.
Yeah, he's always on South Congress.
Yeah. So Carlos, just a real quick feedback because I think you were the one saying, "Hey, should I sell $1,000 Upwork course?" I think one of the best things, and I know Neville's done this a lot, is do consults, and turn that into products. Yeah, that's a great way to.
You'll notice similarities in what people really want and don't want. Also, I think if you did this, where you do a $100 video consult call where you build the person's thing live, I think you'd probably get a bite on that by tomorrow. Whereas if you make $1,000 course and you got to build an audience, it's a whole like process, right? So do the consults first.
Aaron, this is great. Took advice to Spencer and hired freelancers. That's one of your highlights of the week.
Nice.
All right, it has been an hour. We will see you next Friday where Neville is going to build Sell While You Sleep and flashcards for Make Better Decisions, or the mental models. We need to figure out a better name for that.
Well, the cool part is like I spend a week on it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, we try something and it doesn't work.
Yeah. I love you, dog.
And if anything, then I have the product I wanted of the mental models.
What did Mornay say? Mornay,
also, please buy it so I make money.
I started a podcast. That's hell yeah, where we recap sermons and Christian blogs. I listened to Joel Osteen 2 days ago. Man, that guy's good. Dude's really good. All right, y'all. Oh, solid magic goggles. All right, guys. It is Friday. Thanks for coming on.
Sweet, man.
See you next week. You guys have a great weekend. Love you guys. See you out there.
Oh,
I like this angle. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like that angle. Which camera? Something like that.